What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Havoc Sports Podcast, episode 27. And today is going to be NFL talk, but I just wanted to say a quick announcement. For all you teams that are in the fantasy football playoffs, good luck. Best of luck to you. For you guys that aren't in it, aka Harry, sorry about your loss. Sorry about your team.
Get up next year.
But yeah, we're gonna take a dive into the NBA this week. Some headline news, some rumors that are going around. I guess we can start off with Miami. You know, me being a Heat fan.
Yeah. First off, before we even get into any crazy things, Tyler Hero's going nuts.
Yeah, Tyler Hero, Buzzcut Tyler's kind of crazy. He's a menace.
Cooking. So let's just be that. And then, but let's go into the topic.
Yeah, so Jimmy Butler is possibly on his way out. That's the big rumor right now.
Yep.
Change of scenery. Warriors seem to be the most interested.
Yeah, the Warriors are looking for a second star to pair with Steph. They got rid of Clay. They got a good utility player in Draymond, a decent young star in Jonathan Kuminga. But besides that, they really don't have that star that can get them over the hump of, if Steph is getting triple teamed, who am I going to give the ball to? Because it's not going to be Brandon Podziemski, whatever his name is. But it's not going to be – they don't have a second person who will take them to the playoffs and be able to score 20 points in the playoffs. So I think, any star that's out there on the trade block for them, they got to try to make a move for.
And you're getting more defense.
Yeah, but the thing is if we've known this for a while with Jimmy is if he don't want to play and he doesn't like how his team's playing, ship him out.
But I don't think Jimmy has a problem with Miami. It's just
no, it's not.
I think Miami's realizing that though it was great while it lasted, it's coming to an end. And while Tyler and Bam are still young, why not build around Tyler and Bam?
Yeah, and I think the Miami organization is kind of realizing it, but I feel like the fans yet still don't realize that.
No, they love Jimmy.
Yeah, and Jimmy loves Miami. I think Jimmy wants to retire with the Miami Heat, and
that's the hard part.
Yeah, and his ultimate goal is to get an extension.
Yeah, he wants a max. That's the issue.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
And that's the thing is, even if he gets traded to the Warriors or his next team, he's not going to get a max contract.
And that's what also hurts in trade, because if you trade him, they got to sign him.
Yeah.
So that's
going to be the hardest part for you guys, is finding someone that can sign him for what he wants to be signed. And also making sure you do Jimmy right to the point where your fan base doesn't hate you, because he did take you to the playoffs and the championship multiple times.
If I'm Miami, how I kind of look at it, you're 13-10, 4-game win streak. You've been playing pretty good. I think you ride it out the rest of the year and let Jimmy explore his options. That way,
he's just gonna accept his player option. That's what he's gonna do, right? I mean,
because he wants to trade destinations that he wants to go to.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like if he wants to stay in Miami, and he believes Miami's his team, why would he want to leave?
But I think you can give him that option. You either
stay or you get traded
where you want, or mess around and we kind of
or we could sign you for half the money you want to sign for.
Because Jimmy's still a good player.
He's a good role player.
We're saying he's a bad player.
No, it's just he's
the problem with Jimmy's game is Jimmy's not a scorer, and we're in a league where the average points is 120 points a game. Miami is still barely scoring 100. And the only reason is because Tyler Hero scores half our points.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I don't know. And the thing is you just don't want to do Jimmy bad. But
no.
Man,
after all he's done.
just listen to hear me out though. Cam Johnson and Nicholas Claxton's just sitting there like you throw a first round pick with Jimmy Butler, and you get Cam Johnson and Nicholas Claxton, and you be able to put Bam Adebayo at the 4.
Yeah, but Spo don't want to do
Man,
that. He had that chance with Ware, and he sent Ware to the G League.
yeah, I did see that. That's terrible.
I
At
think,
least you're playing Danny Dimes.
yeah, if you're going to get rid of Jimmy, I think they're looking for Miami needs a superstar. I think Tyler could be that guy. Not a superstar, but dang close with how he plays. But the issue is Tyler can't stay healthy. Granted, he's been doing it for now, so cross your fingers.
You can't tell me you're looking for Kuminga, bruh. Kuminga's not a superstar.
No, but I'm saying, like, I think if you're gonna trade Jimmy, you gotta go look for a superstar, unless you're just accumulating picks out of Jimmy, which could be possible with the Warriors.
Yeah, I don't really know yet.
But do you swap him?
I think the thing is it hurts that they know they have to sign him. You guys waited until he needed to be signed. And the thing is why would the Golden State Warriors trade Jonathan Kuminga, who knows he's a role player?
Yeah.
Right? Knows he's a role player who's probably going to sign for a role player extension.
Yeah. For a supermax.
Yeah.
I think
because it's like Andrew Wiggins all over again. When they traded for Andrew Wiggins Wiggins was the number one, or he was their starting small forward over there in the Timberwolves. He was still looked at as a dominant player over there at the Timberwolves. But then when he traded him to the Golden State Warriors, he still wanted a supermax because he was averaging 20 points a game.
Yeah. I think there's a couple places that I would be looking if I'm Miami. Warriors would be picks. I kind of like Milwaukee, bro. Get Damian Lillard. Get rid of Terry Rozier. I know he's older, but he's under contract. But with him being older, you're going to have a better chance.
So you just want a dominant scoring backcourt?
You got to. Defense is not winning championships. That's Miami.
Yeah, but
Miami
I mean, at
defense.
some point, it's just like,
I think
I don't know.
you could try to target the Knicks. You're probably not going to get Jalen Brunson, though.
You're not going to get Jalen Brunson.
But
OG Anunoby's under contract. He just got signed.
Who's the guy that just came from Brooklyn?
Mikal Bridges.
Look into Bridges. I just saw that Thomas Bryant just got traded from Miami to the Pacers.
Really?
Yep.
For what?
Effective 11 minutes ago.
For what?
Future second round pick swap.
Oh, no.
So I wonder if that's opening up for where?
Yeah. I mean, it probably is, and the Pacers are looking for a big because they got Miles Turner and Isaiah Jackson out. So that works out for both teams. But like I said, I would look for the Miami Heat to go for the Golden State, Brooklyn, or, there's not really anybody looking for a defensive wing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to kind of want anymore.
Oh, they're saying another
Dallas
rumor would be, I saw Dallas and then the Nuggets. Here's a trade idea for you. Jimmy Butler and, I don't want to mispronounce his name, but I'm going to, Pele Larson, who's our rookie second rounder that's been playing actually pretty good, for Michael Porter Jr. I don't even know how to say that guy's name. Dario Saric, and first round pick swaps. 3 of them.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
I just don't think Michael Porter's that guy.
No, he's not.
I really don't.
No. And the thing
he's
is,
a good role player again.
We'll see what happens, but like I said, Golden State's definitely the front runner for him right now, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And so I would say Golden State's their lead runner for him.
Yeah.
And I think Golden State will probably get him if he does get traded.
I just don't know if Pat's going to give him up.
Right. Let's move on. LeBron.
Yeah. I
LeBron.
think he's stepping away, right?
He is stepping away from basketball for personal reasons.
Issues. Dude is shooting a brick mansion.
He has been playing like trash. You know, the man is 40 years old, so at some point we can't expect him to put up 30 points a game.
But that's what everybody expects, dude.
It sucks.
That's what's crazy about. That's what, like, LeBron's longevity is so insane that LeBron at 40 years old, being a role player, is just unfathomable to NBA fans,
Right.
and they expect him to be his 2018 season LeBron James.
And it's so crazy that he's averaging 20 points a game, and now he's on. There's rumors of him getting traded.
Yeah,
You're gonna.
I
trade
see
him.
rumors he could either go to Warriors or Miami too.
Right.
If he goes to Miami, that's just Miami trying to get money.
Yeah, 100%.
If he goes to Warriors, that might not be terrible.
No, I think the Warriors is his best bet because he knows that he can. He's good friends with Steph, and he knows. And Steph can play the whole game and score 30 points a game if he had somebody that can give him points while he's out of the game. You know what I mean?
But good question is after that, I feel like you gotta blow up LA. So like
Yeah,
AD,
Anthony Davis gone.
Yeah, he would look nasty in a Heat jersey, dude.
I don't know where he would go.
Anthony Davis, Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo. It'd be like the
Big three.
New Orleans Pelicans with AD, Cousins,
Boogie.
and Rondo.
Right. But, yeah, LeBron's kind of an interesting story. We'll see what's going on with him. I don't think he's going to get traded. I think that's kind of a rumor. I think, when it comes down to it, he is going to retire after the year or so.
I think so, too.
He
hit his goal.
Yep, I think especially after this year. It depends on how far the Lakers go. I think if the Lakers are terrible this year, I think...
or money contracts that he gets offered.
Right.
If he gets offered contracts.
I think LeBron is going to retire. But that's just a little side subject there. And now we could talk about the real team. Boston.
Doing their thing.
They're doing their thing. But I want to talk about one person and one person specifically, and that's Drew Holiday. He's struggling. I think the teams that we've been starting to play in the past or recently, they've been trying a new strat of, especially against their starting five, is let them shoot.
Yeah.
Let them shoot.
That's what people used to do to Miami.
If Drew Holiday beats us today, that's fine.
Yeah.
If Drew Holiday can drop 40 points from shooting 10 from 20 on the 3-point line, that's fine. Yeah. So I think I'm not gonna propose it because I know it's not gonna happen. But I think for Celtics fans, it's time to think: what happens if we put Drew Holiday on the bench?
I was gonna say swap him and Peyton.
Yeah. Because Pritchard's out here putting up 20 points a game with way less minutes, right? And Drew Holiday's getting a little older. He's kind of fitting that Al Horford role. He's like 35, 30. I think Drew's 34. So
Al's
what
like
happens
80.
if we put him at 6-man, let him run the offense, let him and Al take care of the business when Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's off the floor?
I'd like to see Peyton Pritchard's numbers against starters.
Right.
Like, I would be curious. I don't think it would be as good as he has now, but I don't think it would be, like,
he's putting up numbers.
Drastically worse.
He's 6-man right now, though.
I was going to say, plus they swap him. They're screwing him out of a 6-man. I'd be ticked if I'm Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah, he's lead runner for Peyton. He's lead runner for 6-man right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it seems like in this league right now, there's only like 4 teams that actually have it figured out.
Right. And
like
it's kind of sad but I almost want to blame it on the draft. Because, besides Victor Wembanyama, what prospect has been generational?
Yeah, well, the new number one.
I don't even know who it is. Who is it?
No idea.
Sar?
I haven't heard anything about him. I don't know. I feel like the rookies coming in suck, and I feel like Oklahoma really messed up drafts by having like 855 picks.
Right.
Like, I think we're still going through picks that they have.
And the thing is that's what kind of sucks is those rookies that they're drafting, they're not getting any playing time. So what
No.
happens in the third year? They're not developed. So then they trade them away for a bag of chips, and then they're already 25, 26, about to just
Yeah.
now start being developed.
Yeah.
So I feel like at this point, I mean, especially if you're Oklahoma City, you look to. I don't even know what you do with those picks.
Yeah, well, that's like Brandon Boston Jr. for the Pelicans. He used to play for Kentucky, got drafted, didn't get to develop, and now that he's like
Is he still in the
24,
Clippers?
25, he's on the Pelicans. But now that he's 24, 25, he's averaging 17 a game. But it's like
Oh, that's what I heard. The
such-
Pelicans.
such a late development.
The Pelicans are in rumors for Jimmy Butler. For Brandon Ingram. I did hear that. Brandon Ingram is
He's younger.
he's younger, but he's more injury prone.
Yeah. I mean, so is Jimmy the past couple years.
I would take him for Zion, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's high risk, high reward, but if it pays
works
off.
out. If it works
yeah,
out.
maybe that boy's just not meant for New Orleans.
Yeah.
We're going to get this guy off the Big Macs, back on the roids, back on the freaking bouncers, dude.
I was gonna say, get him some ladies down in Miami. You'll
Like,
be all right.
We'll go get, if he wants RJ Barrett from, I think he's on the trash bag Raptors, go get him.
Yep.
Tyler, Zion, RJ, Bam.
I mean, you're just listing fantasy lineups there.
I tell you one player I would absolutely love us to get, and they've been playing so well that he's not going anywhere. I would love to have Jalen Green. The Rockets and Jalen Green have just been under the radar.
They have been. They're number 2 right now, I think.
Jalen Green is. I followed him and Tyler since high school. Jalen Green's athleticism is just. It's insane.
Yeah. But the Celtics have been doing good. We'd like to see Kristaps more involved. Drew Holiday struggling. I wouldn't mind seeing some lineup changes from Joe Mazzulla. Maybe letting Drew Holiday rest a couple games, giving Peyton Pritchard the start. See how Peyton Pritchard does against the starting lineup and maybe adjust from there. It's nothing personal against Drew, but, like I said, he's getting older, so he could benefit from being on the bench more and, getting that little late start to the game. We've been decent. I think we're still probably the best team in the NBA.
Yeah.
But, the in-season tournament is what it is. I don't really care. It doesn't pull views.
Do you know Chris Paul was on the Spurs, by the way?
I did see that. I saw him give a lob to Victor Wembanyama.
I saw that. That was the ugliest looking thing.
Yeah.
Chris Paul in a Spurs jersey has to be the ugliest thing I've seen in
Yeah.
a long time.
100%. But that's the NBA episode for today, episode 27. Kind of a little laid-back episode. NBA is kind of hitting a standstill because NFL is still going.
Yeah.
Once NFL gets out of the way, NBA content will be more sufficient and more in detail with stats and stuff like that. Just right now, it's kind of mid-season. Meanwhile, NFL's hitting, the playoffs in fantasy, and we're getting into the playoff pictures in the NFL.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully
we're getting
soon
into
we'll
the
get a
crunch
mock draft
time.
too.
Yeah, we're
Once-
getting
Once the draft order gets set, this isn't a mock draft channel, so it's not like every week we're mock drafting. But once the lineups get set,
100%.
it's pretty fun.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's episode 27. We look forward to episode 28 that will be next Saturday as well. So we appreciate all the content, or not the content. What am I saying there? We appreciate all the support.
They
appreciate
the content.
Yeah. We hope the content is still doing well for you guys. Let
If
us know
not,
if
tell
there's
us,
anything
yeah.
that's messing up, or maybe there's quality issues, or the voices are too quiet. So just let us know on that. And but probably next episode, looking for an NFL episode, just a little bit of a playoff picture, who we can see coming out of the Super Bowl, maybe something. Just a little update on NFL, probably, I'd say.
Yeah.
And but thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.